Ragna The Bloodedge. So, whenever I look at Ragna The Bloodedge, I feel a little complex about him. Because when I look at his outfit, it's like these long black baggy pants and this kind of tight red jacket. Overall together it looks cool, but separately it feels a little off. Looking at his silver hair, pretty awesome. When you take into consideration of his background where he had gotten bitten by Rachel Alucard, which kind of turns into something like a half vampire maybe? Seeing his hair get whited out, it's cool, but I believe he dyed his hair that color. Then, looking at his weapon, it's kind of cool looking. It's this big blade, which kind of has the pistol or something inside to extend it. That's cool. It turns into a scythe also. I love multifunctional weapons. That's also cool. This guy just kind of has this thing with a lot of belt buckles. But the more I look at it, the more it feels like maybe it has some magnets to hold his blade on him. So, when you take that into consideration, it makes sense. Now, his playstyle, well, the way I play him, it's a bit more rush down with a bit of pokes to try to mix up my opponent, make him screw up, take advantage of that. I do love the fact that when he hits you with the drive button, he activates, well, Soul Eater, and he gains some health back. So to make up for the difference of him being able to gain some health, he kind of has lower defenses, so it kind of balances out. Let's see. I can't exactly remember which version of Ragna is my favorite, but since I played Central Fiction quite a lot, that's the one I kind of have to go off of. So, if I ever had the choice of choosing between Belial Edge and I think it's Hades Cut, I'll choose Belial Edge. It just sounds cooler, it works better for me. Then he has multiple versions of Dead Spike, where one is stationary in front of him and the other one goes forward like a short-range projectile. Both of these attacks are pretty cool, and I like how in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, he has the ability to use both of them. And then his Inferno Divider, I didn't think I'd see a character who had a multi-hit uppercut. It's cool. So he can like knock you in the air, punch you even higher, and either punch you towards the wall or knock you down. If he's in Blood King mode where he knocks you down, you'll just like bounce up high enough where as he's landing he can attack you again. It's all good stuff. And then he has Gauntlet of Hades. Ooh, Gauntlet Hades. Where he does this overhead punch and then he has a follow-up where he gets to kick you in the air. All cool stuff. It kind of reminds me of Bandit Revolver. Like Guilty Gear Reload's Bandit Revolver. Guilty Gear X2 Reload. And then he has, oh god, did I really forget the name of this other attack? You know, the one where he does the dashing punch. It'll come to me. But I also like how if you do the attack and your opponent's not expecting it, you can do a follow-up, but if you do it too many times and they know who Ragna is, they'll know you're going to do the follow-up. So if you just don't do the follow-up and then just crouch punch, you'll probably just open them up again. It's silly. I love it. So Ragna has several relationships with the cast of Blaze Blue, in which case one of them is Tal Kappa. So, because of his relationship with Tal Kappa, you actually get to see a little bit more that he's not as bad as a person as the world makes him out to seem. In which case, through his relationship with Tal, you see how he takes care of her somewhat. They'll go out, they'll eat. He'll help fight off Arcune whenever it pops up, if he's there. And then you have his relationship with Jin, which is not the best one at the start, but at the end it becomes pretty heartwarming. Where he just kind of want to do his own thing, and Jin's like, well, the future says I have to do this, so I'm gonna do this. I mean, Jin can't. But... And then you have Noelle, who just kind of runs into Ragna and just goes, hey, look, I know you're a criminal and I'm supposed to arrest you, but I kind of like you. So they just kind of really good friends. Oh god, I didn't pull up the roster. So I'm not going to go through them all, but the thing I'm trying to say is when you look at his design, and then as you go through the series, you kind of get the feeling that he is more than what he looks like on the... He's more than what he looks like at the start.